to the 50s, maybe I'm not the guy for you. You're dying not to work until you die, you know that's true. Have you thought it through? Cause you love to tell me what to do.
Hi, and welcome to Run Tall with Tim. I'm Tim. Thanks for being here. I always appreciate the time that you and I get to spend together, so thanks for tuning in. And I hope wherever you are, that you're happy, healthy, and staying safe. On today's video, I'm going to be reviewing a brand new set of open earbuds by SOUNDPEATS. It's their Air3 Deluxe. Now, before I get into it too far, I do want to get a disclosure out of the way. The SOUNDPEATS Air3 Deluxe were sent to me for the purpose of review. However, no one's paying me to make the video. No one's telling me what to say, and no one has an opportunity to preview my thoughts before I share them with you first here on YouTube. Now, these retail for $50 US, but as of the making of this video, because they are brand new, they are offering them at a discount, so you can pick them up right now for $37. Now, these do have app support, which I think is fantastic because you can keep your earbuds up to date. Now, it specifies to download for your Android device, but I have an Apple iPhone 13 Pro that I downloaded the iOS app to, and it's working flawlessly. So it works both with Android as well as iOS devices. Now, you have lots of options with the app to customize the sound for you. Now, you can truly go in and customize the equalizer to fit your needs, but you also have the opportunity to use some presets, which is what I did, and I went through all of them, but my favorite is the bass boost. So let's open up the box and see what all comes inside. But before we do that, just a quick look around the packaging gives us some information about the tech specs about our new earbuds. Then as I open the lid, the first thing we're going to find is an introduction to the app that I just spoke about and how to download it. And then on the back of that same card is a list of some of the benefits that are available to us by having app support like this, including the fact that we're going to be able to get firmware updates in the future. Next, we have our charge case. And then, of course, within the charge case itself is our new earbuds. But for now, I'm just going to set these aside. But we'll take a much closer look at both the charge case and the earbuds themselves here in just a moment. And then we have our user's manual. Now, this gives us all of the information we're going to need to be able to operate our new earbuds and take advantage of all of the full functionality that becomes available to us. And then finally, we have our charge cable. Now, here they're using a USB to C charge cable. Now, I always appreciate it when they use a common cable like this rather than a proprietary one, because if anything were to ever happen to this, chances are you got plenty of these around the house and you won't be out anything. So let's take a look at the charge case. And here you can see it's got a high gloss finish that is really smooth to the touch, and it's fairly lightweight. So it makes it easy for you to carry, very comfortable if you're going to carry it in your pocket or your purse. And then as we flip it over and look at the back side of the charge case, you're going to see where it says SOUNDPEATS. Now, aesthetically, I think that looks pretty good. And then on the front of the case is located our pairing button. And then on the bottom of the case is our USB to C charge port. Once we open up our clamshell design, of course, we're going to find our earbuds, but right away, the battery indicator light comes on to let you know just how much charge you have left in the charge case itself. Now, it does have a magnetic case so that you don't have to worry about your earbuds falling out at all, and it ensures that they're seated properly within the case itself to get a proper charge. Now, in the earbuds, you're going to get 5 hours of playtime before you have to charge them again, unless you have them in game mode or low latency mode, in which case you're going to get about 4 hours of playtime. And then the charge case will recharge your earbuds 3.5 times. So in total, between the charge case and the earbuds, you're going to be about 22 hours of playtime before you have to recharge the case. So let's take a look at the earbuds. Now, these are an open ear design concept, so there's no ear tips that you have to worry about. So these aren't going to set deep inside your ear canal. Rather, they're just going to kind of set and hang in your ears. And I found it to be really comfortable, and I think that's a good choice for many people who don't like to have something setting in their ear canal. Now, having said that, and even though they don't have the ear tips, the shape of my ears, these fit really well, and I did get a solid seal, which meant that the comfort and the sound quality was excellent. Now, these are a very loud earbud, very dynamic. I enjoyed the sound of the bass because I use that bass boost to give it a little extra punch. But these sounded good across the board with all different kinds of genres. It didn't matter what I was listening to. And I did listen to some pop, some hip hop, some rock, classic rock especially, which is one of my favorite genres to listen to. And they sound really, really good. Now, it's a really dynamic sound. Not only is it loud, but it's not loud in a cluttered way. I was still able to hear the vocals really well. The mids came through really well. So overall, I think they did an excellent job here in the sound quality. And that's probably the number one asset of these earbuds, especially coming in under $50, is the sound quality. Now, the reason that these sound so great can be traced back to the tech specs that we looked at on the outside of the box, which includes the Qualcomm 3040 chipset. Now, they also feature Bluetooth 5.2. They have a big driver here. They have a 14.2 millimeter driver combined with aptec adaptive technology, which means that it's going to continuously change and adapt to the environment from which you're listening to your music to ensure that the quality of the sound that you're listening to is the best that it can be. So let's check out the quality of the built-in microphones. You have 4 of them. To do that, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the Bluetooth microphones that are built into the SOUNDPEATS Air3 Deluxe. Then I'm going to take these outside and let you listen to what it would sound like if you were to take a call or if you wanted to use these as wireless microphones. So I'm outside to test out the microphones in the Air3 Deluxe. There's 4 built-in microphones, and there's a bit of ambient noise going on out here because it's raining and I got some birds chirping. But this is what it would sound like if you decided to take a call or if you wanted to use these as wireless microphones. Now, these feature CVC 8.0 active noise canceling. So even though I was outside and there was a lot of ambient noise going on, all of that was pretty much blocked out so you could hear my voice really clear. Now, you have control over everything using the multifunction buttons, and it's a touch control panel. But to turn them on, all you have to do is open the lid of your charge case, and they're automatically going to turn on for you. If you want to turn them off, just place them back in the charge case, close the lid, and they'll turn off for you. Now, if you want to play or pause a song, all you have to do is you either remove one of the earbuds, and it's going to pause automatically for you, and then when you replace the earbud, it's going to restart, or you can double tap the earbud to play or pause a song as well. If you want to advance to the next track, all you have to do is just press and hold the right earbud for about 1.5 seconds, and it's going to go ahead and play the next track for you. If you want to go back and replay the previous track, because maybe it's one of your favorite songs, all you have to do is just press and hold the left earbud for about 1.5 seconds, and it's going to go back and replay the previous song for you. If you want to answer a phone call, you can double tap to do that. You can also double tap to end the call. Maybe you want to reject a phone call. All you have to do is just press and hold for about 1.5 seconds, and it's going to reject a phone call coming in because maybe you just don't have time to answer it at that point in time. Or maybe you want to switch between calls. To do that, all you have to do is press and hold for about 2 seconds, and you're going to be able to switch between 2 different phone calls. Now, if you want to activate your voice assistants on your smartphone, all you have to do is just triple tap the right earbud, and it's going to activate voice assistants for you. Or maybe you're getting ready to watch a movie or play a game, and you want to enter into that game mode or low latency mode. You can use the left earbud to do that. Just triple tap that left earbud, and it's going to that low latency mode for you. Now, if you don't want to triple tap that left earbud to enter into that game mode or low latency mode, you can also use the app to do that as well. Now, I found these to have a really stable connection across the board in all of those different devices that I paired it with. And I paired it not just with my iPod that we just looked at, but also with my iPad, my iPhone 13 Pro, as well as my Amazon Fire Stick to watch movies off of Netflix. And one of the coolest features that I found when I was watching the movies off of Netflix is that I could also control the volume with these off the Amazon Fire Stick. But the other cool feature was when somebody came into the room and wanted to have a conversation, all I had to do was just take one of the earbuds out and it paused the movie for me, so I didn't miss any of it. And then once I replaced the earbud, the movie started up again. So I thought that was pretty cool. Now, while these aren't a sport earbud, they do have an IPX4 rating, which means that they're sweat-proof, they're splash-proof. So if you want to wear and work out in, they're perfectly fine for that. I had them out on the trails. I was working up a pretty good sweat, but I never was concerned that I was going to ruin my earbuds because of that. Now, these aren't ones that I would necessarily recommend to wear in areas where there might be high traffic, where you have to be concerned about your environment because they don't have a transparency or pass-through mode. But they are fantastic in terms of the sound quality, and they're perfect for listening to your music, maybe watching a movie or something along those lines. Overall, the sound quality is excellent and they're feature packed with that CVC 8.0 active noise canceling and that aptec adaptive technology that's going to make sure that your connection is always as good as it possibly can be so that you have superior sound quality. I think these are well worth the $50 that they're asking for them, and I think they're a real bargain at the $37 that you can pick them up for right now. Hey, thanks for making it to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it for you. As always, run tall, run strong, be kind to one another. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time right here on Run Tall with Tim.
Everybody expects me to. So you can keep your suit and your tie. Gotta hope that it strangles you. Yeah, I do. You buy shit you don't need to impress the ones you hate. That's so up. 'Cause everything you own